Operation status quo. Operation status quo. Prepare to engage. Operation status quo. Ready to engage. Operation status quo. Engaged. Engaged. Hey. Oh, is this thing on? How yous doing out there, huh? It's funny, because, I've mentioned this before, like when I do the show, because I do everything, live and all that kind of thing. So, I always do the intro, it's not recorded, I just say Operation Status Quo. But it's really funny, in my mind, because, the camera's off. You just see, obviously you're seeing the screen before I pop on, but I'm looking at the camera and I'm like real intense, like, in my face. I just laughing at myself actually, because I'm like, Operation Status Quo. Operation status quo, prepare to engage. I'm thinking nobody can even see me or anything, right? And I'm just thinking listen, if you're going to do something, you got to play the part, right? I'm saying you have to believe it, you have to feel it, otherwise it comes across as inauthentic. And that's the one thing I can tell you for sure about Operation Status Quo, ladies and gentlemen, is that we do not fall on the side of being inauthentic. It's all about being real and true and being ourselves and I don't know. That's what it's all about, right? Because that's what we're building here in this world. It's time to stop hiding, time to stop crying, time to stop worrying about being judged and all that kind of thing, right? That's what we do here on Operation Status Quo, for goodness sake. That's why, first of all, hold on, let me back up if I could. Hello, I'm Pete Palma, if you haven't been here before, and I am the host of Operation Status Quo. Thank you so much for taking the time to be with me here today on this beautiful, what is today? It's a Tuesday, right? It's a beautiful Tuesday, and this is Operation Status Quo, where we observe the status quo of life. We learn to flow with the status quo of life, and then, of course, we create our own flow of quo, because that's the only way to go. So that's what we're doing here in this world, because we're bobbing and weaving, we're dodging, you know what I mean? Because it's like being in a boxing match. You don't know when that punch is coming, and you got to kind of duck and bob and weave and keep yourself secure out there, because everything's going to hell in a handbasket real fast, ladies and gentlemen. But it's a good thing. It's a good thing. Don't be alarmed. Heyo. Seriously, I do say it's a good thing, and I talk about this all the time, just because I definitely feel we've been suppressed for multiple generations, of course, socioeconomic slaves, whatever, I go down all those rabbit holes, of course, and it's not because I'm trying to fight the system. It's not because of being obstinate in any way or trying to prove anything, or, it has nothing to do with having a chip on the shoulder. I mean, it really, really does it. Everything I do is really because I just want to see everyone be free and live their best selves, right? Live to be their best selves. And I don't believe that the powers that be that have, controlled us over the past, gosh knows how many generations, they really don't have that intention in mind for us, right? They would prefer us to be quiet little, slaves doing whatever the system tells us to do. Just conform, consume, obey, and all that type of stuff. And, maybe one day, if you're lucky, you get a pension before you have a heart attack, or you're, all juiced up on chemo and on your deathbed, So that's kind of the world that they create for us out there. But anyway, what are you going to do? That's what goes on. And that's why we talk about things the way we talk about them here, because this is a place of liberation, ladies and gentlemen, a place of liberation and freedom. God, think about how powerful that is, to really think. I mean, I'm just saying, I think about this a lot myself. Think about how powerful it is, to really, when you really get into the concept of what it means to be free, and not having to live a life based on these structures that have been put in place before you were even born and made a decision of what you wanted to do, right? I always said this growing up. I'm like, why do I have to participate in all this nonsense? No one asked me what my opinion was, before I was born or coming up in this world. No one gave a crap about, I just gotta, it's either do what everybody else says and what you're supposed to do, or you're kind of ostracized, and I would prefer to be ostracized, I'd have to say, than to fit in with what the nonsense of what the mainstream is selling. So that's for sure, and that's what I say to everybody out there. And if you're watching and you're listening and just going, thinking about what's happening in the world and life, it's nothing scary in a way. To me, the more all this crap falls apart and shakes up the way that things are going on. I mean, in all facets of everything that's going on in our world today. I mean, that's steps towards real freedom, right? I'm not saying like a chaotic Mad Max kind of world or anything. I'm talking about like, if everyone is on a space of living from their heart and understanding, their connection to source and all that stuff that we talk about here on Operation Status Quo, there wouldn't be a need of fear of like, who's going to come get you in the middle of the night or, I don't know, whatever fears people have. Like people would just work together and things would be good. We got, who's here on the chat? That's, it says Payton's Posies. Well, hello, Payton's Posies. Welcome to the chat. I appreciate you dropping by. And Payton's Posies says, yep, amen. And amen to that. That's for sure. Amen. Amen. Where's my, I got that over here somewhere. Hold on. Let me, I haven't gone to my little stuff like this in a while. Where is that damn thing? By the time I get to it, it's like, here it is.
I believe.
Thank you. All right, then. So what the heck was I saying? So today is the 18th of July in the good year 2023, ladies and gentlemen, and we're moving along. And what do I have in here? Whatchamacallit? Today's title of the program is Sit Life Away. Remember that song, Rise Against? Swing life away. Swing life away. But in today's world, we are sitting life away. Let's see here. I am, that's my old plant channel. I don't know who's talking to me here. Payton's Posies. You have an old plant channel. We love plants here on Operation Status Quo. So maybe we can do an episode with you talking about plants. That would be wonderful one day if you want to. Maybe we do a show about growing plants or something like that. Whatever you need done. That's what Operation Status Quo is about. And since, Payton's Posies in here and commenting, allow me to take the time to thank you for your time here and let you, as the audience, know that you're welcome to be participating here on this program anytime. Whatever you want to share, you have information, you can send it to me, or if you want to participate and be, on the show or whatever, you're definitely welcome to do that. So, all right, good. So, anyway, sit life away because obviously we know we have a very sedentary lifestyle here in the world as technology has grown and people just seem to be lost in their little world of Netflix and video games and sitting on the couch and, working in offices and stuff or just sitting in a chair all day. By the way, when I used to work in the office, I had a stand-up desk. I rarely sat because that's what I don't understand. Why do people want to sit so much? I mean, unless your leg is broke or something, like, don't you want to get up and move around and do things? I have a lot of energy, so I always want to get up and do stuff. That's for sure. But anyway, what can I do? So I found this, and you guys might have heard this already because obviously I don't pay attention to a lot of things, so maybe I'm a little behind. But this product, I guess, was created in 2022 when I looked at the YouTube video. But I saw this commercial the other day for X Chair. I don't know if you've heard of the X Chair or not, but I really find it hilarious. And in a world where we are, so conditioned to do nothing, and I'm like, what I find interesting about it is like, I'm here, I want to inspire people, right, to be motivated and to empower themselves and live their life the way they want to live and all that type of thing. And then I see this commercial for X Chair where basically just says, this is the most ultimate comfort, just sit life away. That's why I called the show Sit Life Away. So let me pull this up because believe it or not, I have the commercial here, and it's just a minute, ladies and gentlemen. We're just going to watch it quickly so we can get a kick out of this together. So let me shoot over here, and there we go. Okay, and let me come back up over here so I can hit play, and let's have some fun with this.
The future. The way you see it is said to depend on where you sit. At X-Chair, we think it also gets down to how you sit, which is why our technology is light years ahead.
Now, mind you, they're talking about technology light years ahead for sitting. For sitting.
X-Chair has done it again with our groundbreaking LMX technology, providing hours of infinite comfort no matter where in the world you're sitting. By synthesizing the universe's elements, bringing hot, cold, and touch into one extraordinary seating experience.
They have synthesized the elements of our natural world and brought them into a chair. So you don't need to go outside and see the sunshine. You don't need to go for a swim in the ocean. You don't need to do anything but sit in this chair, and you will be taken care of
Mission is to help you discover that every workday can happen with body and mind in an out-of-this-world place of comfort and productivity. X-Chair is charting.
Notice that they said not just comfort, but comfort and productivity. You must produce. Sit, be comfortable, and produce.
New course, helping workers everywhere find comfort as their work worlds zoom back and forth. Even though your work reality may continue to shift, we've got our eye on the future of work.
It's
so
a
you
chair.
can focus on the present.
We have our eye on the future of work, so you can focus on the present. The present what? You're sitting there doing nothing.
Chair, we're gazing ahead. And from where we sit, the future still feels good. Visit xchair.com today and get 50% off.
50% off. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. Let me get that off my... Come back over here. That is just too funny. Too funny. Oh, my goodness gracious. It's a chair. I know. Peyton's Posies is saying it's a chair, for goodness sake. It is a chair. That's what I'm saying. And that's what I laugh about, the programming of our society. I mean, just think about it. Just think about what they're selling you, right? I'm sitting here talking about going inside, finding your true self and all that type of stuff, and let's find our connection to source and the oneness with nature, and all that type of rigmarole, if you will. And these people, they just want you to sit all day. The ergonomics or whatever, the chair, and then you got the heat control. The chair massages you. It controls you. It control the heat. You got it can have a cooling feature, a heating feature, a massage feature. I don't want to go down the dirty road. I was ready to say something else, but I'm not going to do it. I want to know what this chair is really capable of. Excuse me. Oh, my God. I want to know what this chair is really capable of, ladies and gentlemen. If they have a chair that can massage you and you can have it hot and cold, it's synthesizing all the elements of nature. I don't know. I mean, it's just so funny to me of how they make everything so dramatic over this type of stuff. And the truth is, you shouldn't be sitting all day anyway. They should be encouraging people. They should make a chair that's got thorns that every 20 minutes, thorns or nails pop up into the seat to make you get up. Hold on. Sorry, I hit that. Oh my God, I can't believe I hit that. Believe it or not, that was an intro. I don't have to explain all that. It was just one of my sound effects that I hit by accident. But anyway, long story short there, I think it's just too much of a trip of what they're trying to do to keep us, in that kind of space. And then, not for anything. I don't begrudge anybody, whatever. You like to do your video games, you like your video games, or, sitting all day, I don't know, drinking your soda, eating your Doritos, rubbing Oreos on your chest. I don't know, whatever you like to do to get you through the day. But people just want to sit and do nothing. I notice, here's another thing, I know I'll go off on my little bit of tangents, but I talk about this before, people, for example, if I'm at the beach or I'm at the pool or I'm some kind of place like that, what are these people doing? They're sitting there the whole time, on their phone, you'd be sitting on the beach, a beautiful beach, right? And the waves are coming, seagulls are flying, everything's happening. And you're just sitting there, I just see them, everybody. They're just they can't let it go. I don't understand. They can't let it go. And I'll tell you, I can't tell you how many times I leave my phone behind, but between even when I go grocery shopping or something, I don't need to take the phone, right? Sometimes I think, maybe I should take my phone in case, God forbid, the car broke down or something. But I'm sure I can find another human being that speaks English somewhere here in the United States that can help me out, that may have a phone if I didn't have it in a crisis situation. But my goodness gracious, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my God. So, but yeah, that's what they're doing to us all the time here. They're always trying to create a way to slow us down, right? They don't come on TV and say, let's do, I don't know what, but it's always something of your comfort, your needs. Just relax. Don't worry about doing anything. Just follow the protocols. Don't read the warning labels. Don't even read the ingredients on the food at the grocery store. Don't look at all the sodium and all the other bullshit and all the processed stuff. Just eat it. Eat it and sit in the most comfortable chair ever. And you will die in that chair, slowly over time. But by God, you will die. All right. Well, I think that's about really all I have for today. I mean, I really just wanted to go on a little kick about this chair because I think I saw this commercial popped on the other day, and I was like, they're showing the laser beam shooting, like, everything's measured. We know your body. It's probably, honestly, the chair probably takes your DNA, right? It probably, you don't even realize it. You're sitting in the chair, you sweat a little bit, your DNA probably soaks into the chair. They send like a message. It goes right to Bill Gates or something, and before you know it, they're making clones of you, right? And then before you know it, one day there's a clone of you knocking on your door, and then boom, you're out and the clone's sitting in the chair, and then what happened to you? Oh my God, it's a conspiracy. I knew it. These chairs are designed to get your DNA so they can make clones out of you and get you out of the chair and put the clone in the chair. Hey-oh. Ah, God, okay. But hey, Payton's Posies, thank you so much. You have a good day as well. I watched you before, but I usually don't jump in on the chat. Well, I appreciate you jumping in on the chat today, Payton's Posies, and I want you to know that you're welcome here anytime. Of course you are, and you're welcome to take part in the show and all that kind of stuff, so all that. Anyway, I just appreciate some audience. So, okay, a round of applause for Payton's Posies. Woo! Payton's Posies. I hope you're not a clone. Hey-o. But if you are, I hope they make 30 more of you because I appreciate that you watch the show. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's what we got for you here today. Don't forget to stay positive, stay strong, okay? That's what it's all about. This world is an upside-down, crazy thing going on. There's nothing to be afraid of. This is a natural progression of humanity's consciousness rising. It just is what it is, so we have to kind of let go. Let's not get too attached to all the this and the that and the what if and the fear. Let's just be. Let's just go inside, find our center, stay strong and positive, all right? And I'm going to be with you every step of the way to remind you that as things get worse and worse over time. So please, if you haven't already, I ask you to take the time to subscribe, like, share, send this out to your family, your friends, those you love, those you despise as well. Trying to build this community, and spread these positive messages to everyone. So let's see. Yeah, needed a laugh. Oh, well, thanks. Payton's Posy says needed a laugh. I appreciate that. I definitely want to bring joy and smiles to people's faces. Believe me, I laugh at myself all day long, but I appreciate it. Seriously, I do appreciate. That's what I'm here for, honestly. And if I make a difference in just one little life today, then I've done my part. Probably for a couple months. I'll go get one of those chairs now and just go sit. All right. Anyway, so you know the deals. Like, subscribe, share, send it out to people, all that kind of stuff. I love you guys individually as well as a group. God bless you. Stay strong. Enjoy your day. Until tomorrow, Operation Status Quo disengaged.